Hey there, my name is Sage, and today I'm going to be doing a blind stat block reading. We're going to be taking a look at the corrupted giant shark from Critical Role's The Call of the Netherdeep. In addition to its vicious bite, this giant shark projects a psychic aura that causes painful mental distress in other creatures nearby. The crystals that corrupt the shark's body enable it to regenerate, and only radiate energy or particularly devastating attacks can overcome this unnatural defense. The crystals that corrupt the shark's body enable it to regenerate, and only radiant energy or particularly devastating attacks can overcome this unnatural defense. The corrupted giant shark is a huge aberration and it's unaligned. Its armor class is 13 and it has 126 hit points. Has a movement speed of 0 and a swim speed of 50 feet. Has a +6 to strength, +0 to dex, +5 to con, -5 to intelligence, +0 to wisdom, and -3 to charisma. Has perception of +4, blind sight out to 60 feet, and a passive perception of 14. It speaks no languages, has a challenge rating of 9, and a proficiency bonus of +4. The first ability of the corrupted giant shark is Psychic Maelstrom. Any creature that starts its turn within 15 feet of the shark must succeed on a DC 17 Wisdom saving throw or take, on average, 11 psychic damage. Its second ability is Regeneration. The shark regains 10 hit points at the start of its turn. If the shark takes radiant damage or suffers a critical hit, this trait doesn't function at the start of its next turn. The shark dies only if it starts its turn with 0 hit points and doesn't regenerate. And finally, it has Water Breathing. The shark can breathe only underwater. Moving into actions, it has a bite attack. The bite is a melee weapon attack that has +10 to hit, with advantage if the target creature is missing any hit points. Has a reach of 5 feet, and it hits one target. On hit, it does an average of 22 piercing damage, and if the target is a creature, it must succeed on a DC 17 Charisma saving throw, or gain 1 level of exhaustion. This is a fairly straightforward stat block. It's tanky, hits hard, and all of its stuff is pretty much passive. As far as target selection, it's just going to choose anyone wounded. It's a beast and it has really low intelligence, so it's not going to be thinking about it. It's just hungry, and if there's something that's bleeding, well, it's going to go kill that because it's showing weakness and it wants to eat. This stat block really comes across to me as simple but strong. So really none of this shark's abilities change its tactics from any other shark. It just makes it way, way stronger than any other shark. It's tankier with that healing, and it does nasty effects like giving you exhaustion. And if the enemy is having a hard time figuring out how to deal damage to it, or you're really just fishing for that crit, if no one can do radiant damage, for example, well, then this is pretty much an unbeatable creature. In a lot of ways, I feel like this is a cool creature to have as an obstacle more than a prolonged battle that you want to win. Because it would be very difficult to kill, it'd be cool to put it as an obstacle between two doors, and now you have to get across this water with this scary shark. And it's not something you can really fight and win unless you can figure out the radiant damage thing. And it's deadly, man. That extra exhaustion, just stacking on top, the damage, it all comes together in this really powerful but simple package. And that's my take on the corrupted giant shark. What do you guys think? How would you use it, and did I miss anything? Is there any cool tactics to pull off with it? Let me know in the comments down below. We are D&D Daily. We release new D&D content every single day, so if that's interesting to you, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next one. Later!